Well, hello, you guys. Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh, okay, wait. Maybe it's me that's been gone. Anyway, I came on here today to do a monthly breakdown budget with me. Ask me the last time that I've literally done one of these monthly spreads. I want to say it had to be, a long time ago. Probably about 3 months ago. And I want to get back into the groove of it all because it's easy to slip off and not have an action plan and therefore not get things done. So we are definitely going to do the monthly spreads now that I'm going to be having regular income coming in. Oh my gosh, there's so much to catch up on in this video. We need to do the Saturday group play. I need to do the monthly budget with me and do a little chit chat while we're doing it so I can catch you up on all the things that have been going on with my life. And yeah, if that sounds like something that interests you, let's get back into it old school and make some things happen. I'm gonna be disclosing all of the income that I'm expecting to have come in, but I'll only be using portions of it, and we'll do a deep dive into why all that is the case in a minute. Let's get into it. Okay, I had the whole monthly spread laid out, but then I was like, you know what, maybe we should do the group play first for those that don't want to see the monthly breakdown, but you're here to get your saving number, which is most important. So hold on, let me gather some things on the table. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I have my savings challenge binder, which is where the money for the group play is housed, as well as the rock, paper, scissors challenge. So let's just go ahead and bring girlfriend out. Okay, let's bring her out. I have missed you guys so much. I feel like work has been, it's been work. But I'm going to get into the swing of it all. I am enjoying kind of getting out of the house. Oh, did you notice my nails? I had to take my nails off, y'all. And not even take my nails off. They were my nails with a poly layer on top. But I had to take that off and cut them short and go back to the old boring basics. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it does look clean and put together. So I kind of like it in a way. This is the best I'm going to get while I'm working in the hospital. Does that make sense? Like, this is not what I would ever choose, but it's the best I'm going to get while I'm working in the hospital. And yeah, we have to do that first. Okay, so anyway, in my wallet, I did have some money in the 1s and 5s challenge, and I threw a 10 back here just in case. I also have some coins that we will stuff in our next cash stuffing. Let me put these over here. But the 1s and 5s, since I have not restarted the 1s and 5s challenge, I was like, let's just pray that this is enough to do our group play for today. Because your girl ain't got paid yet. Okay, let's go ahead and see how much I have. 1, 2, I have been spending some, so I should have some money. 3, I had a 10 back. The air conditioning has, the air conditioning's taking over. Hold on. Let me, Mr. Calculator, come hold down some bills for me. Okay, yeah, the 1s and 5s, I have been putting them to the side, kind of, sort of. I did spend a little bit the other day when I was at work because, yeah, I needed some change, and I was like, you know what, this is about to work. Okay, so let's just hope this is enough, because if it's not, we're going to be having an IOU today because I don't have any cash to bring to the table. I did get a small check from my dad, but I had some things I needed to do with that, and then I've been putting a couple of bills on credit cards. We're going to talk about all that in just a little bit, but let's go ahead and do the group play, and hopefully we have enough for what we need. There's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's the strawberry challenge, so I think I'm going to have an IOU. 21, 22, 23, 24, $25. I have a little bit of buffer, so whoever wins the gift card, I'll just get that money out of my buffer. But for this is going to be hopefully not more than 25 that needs to go into that actual envelope over there. I do have some more money in my wallet under groceries. I guess I could pull that out, but nah, let's just go on and do it like this. All right, so if you don't know about the group play, this is it is the high-low group play for Q3. You are able to download this blank template down in my description at any time. You just click the link and print. That's it. And what you can do is keep track every Saturday of what we're saving. So how the game is played is I find a driver for the bus, and that it comes from last Saturday's comment section. Last Saturday, people commented whether they think this scratch right here is going to be higher or lower than the number 8. And based on what they selected, we either multiply if they got it wrong or add if they get it right. Y'all better have got this one right. I'm telling you. I'm going to have a huge IOU today. I mean, it is what it is. All right, and then after that, I scratch a dot. We did this one, so we'll do this one. I scratch a dot right here, and you'll guess in this video whether or not you think the next scratch right here will be higher or lower next week. This is an ongoing game week to week, and everybody's able to participate. And to make it a little bit more fun, I also had you to guess whether you think the next scratch on our rock, paper, scissors game would be rock, paper, or scissors. I'm gonna scratch right here after I see what your guess is, and you have a chance to win somewhere between a $5 and a $15 gift card by just commenting higher or lower than the number and rock, paper, scissors. So you'll see how it all plays out, but let me first go ahead and pick a driver of the bus. For these strawberry challenges, I am going to have some for sale. I have a few more left, and I am going to have them for sale in the next Etsy launch on August 24th. So if you're interested, look for this individual card to be sold on August 24th. I think I'm going to try to clear them out, so I'll probably do them for $5 each, so you can add this on, okay? All right, now, enough with that. Let's go ahead and get a driver of the bus. All right, so to get started, we're going to go to Budget Gone Wrong, credit cards, AC repairs, and school shopping. Was that last Saturday? Oh, time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so we're going to click on that video, but instead we're going to go over here to TubeBuddy, and then we're going to go to pick a winner. And from here, we're going to choose any one comment. Let's just hope that they played both games. We found us a driver. It is Beefy the Teach. Wait. Beefy the Teach. Yep, she said lower and rock. Thank you, Beefy, for playing the game. Hold on one second, babe. Okay, lower and rock. Did she say rock? Oh, gosh. I do this to myself every time. Hold on, let me just make sure she said rock. I got to get back to the page. Okay, yeah, lower and rock. Okay, let's write rock right here, right now. Did I have a Sharpie? Okay, whatever. Let's write rock right here. Oh, no, wait. Let me get a Sharpie. Okay, let's write rock right here before I forget. And we'll get back to this one. This is Beefy the Teach. Let's see what she gonna win today. Okay, Beefy, you up soon, but hold on. First, we got to do this one. Thank you for saying lower. I hope it, well, let me not talk too soon, because what if it's not lower? I feel like lower is gonna be easier for my pocket. I need a scratching tool. Got me a penny. Let's see what it is. Lower. Yes, Beefy, you did that. Okay, so that's plus. So we need to save $13 for the group play. 10, 11, 12, 13. Whew, wait, hold on. The air conditioner's blowing, y'all. I told you the air is for real, right? The air is for real, okay? All right, so that's that. Now let's go ahead and see what we need for next Saturday. Higher or lower than 2. All right, I feel like that's another easy peasy, but I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Higher or lower than 2. That's part of your comment for today's video, but let's first do rock, paper, scissors, and you'll have the other part. Okay, $13 so far. Beefy the Teach. What do we have left? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm only $8 short of 20. It's okay. I'm going to get some money out of my buffer for Beefy's gift card, but let's see what she's going to get. So if she wins, then I say 5, and she gets $15 gift card. If she draws, she gets $10 gift card, and I save 10. And if she loses, I say 15 and she gets 5. So let's see what it is. This one is so exciting. Paper. Paper covers rock. So she lost. Okay, so Beefy, you're going to get a $5 gift card. And that means I'm supposed to say 15. Is there 15? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I owe you for $3? $3? Okay, hold on. All right, so Beefy, reach out to me, Beefy the Teach. Reach out to me either on Instagram or an email so I can get you your $5 gift card. Congratulations, and thank you for playing the game. You guys comment for next Saturday's video whether you think the next number will be higher or lower than 2, and whether the next pull will be rock, paper, or scissors. And don't forget, if you're interested in getting yourself one of these cards, trust me, you're not going to remember what each rock, paper, and scissor was by the time you play. Then head to my Etsy drop on August 24th and pick up a card. I think they're going to be $5 for the double-sided scratch off. And that's that. Okay, now we got to put all this money in here, and I need a $3 IOU. Oy vey. I didn't have no money in reels and shorts, did I? Nope. Okay, well, there's that part. Okay, group play. Group play. 1, 2, 3. What am 1, 2, 3? What is she doing? Get back. Get it. Girl, get yourself together. Let me see. I feel like I should just put $8 out of my grocery money. Only 3 of it needs to go in here, right? Let me do that. Golly. Okay, hold on. I got to get some money out of my wallet. Because I don't want to put an IOU over here for $3. Like, who? Okay. Hold on. I think I got a grocery 20 in here I didn't spend. I was so proud of this $20. I was so proud. I was so proud. Okay, 20's going in. And I'll take 12 out because I'm going to put Beefy's $5. So 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that means really low-key, high-key, $5 supposed to go on deposit to go to Beefy's gift card. Please reach out to me so you can get your gift card. You guys have been doing great on that whole movement. And the rest of it is supposed to go into groceries, but I'm seriously contemplating just put it in my own envelope. And there goes that. All right. And that is everything for the group play. Let's see how much we have total so far. Now that I settled all the debts, how much do we have? 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3. 163 in the group play. How much do you have? That's what I need to ask you. I got 163. Okay, I'm excited about that. So now that we got the group play out of the way, let's go ahead and get started on my August budget with me. Because I have not gotten paid for the month of August, but we need to set it up so when the money does start rolling in, we know exactly what we're doing. In comes the budget planner. Okay, so let's get started with the whole monthly budget layout. I'm going to be putting some stickers on. I have these stickers from Every Minute Stories. Every Minute a Story. There we go. These are like calculation ones. I'm going to use these for payday stickers. Then I have the month of August. I bought January through December sheets like these, and each month has their own. So I have one for August. I have some stickers that I've made. These are like laminated stickers, super interesting. I'm going to be bringing a video about this coming up soon. And then I also have some new date number stickers that are laminated that I'm going to be using. So first, I want to go ahead and date all the pages. So let me do that. Trust me, we have lots to catch up on, and we're going to be talking this whole video. So give me just a second to date the whole planner. Okay, now we have all the dates down. Labor Day's coming up so quick. And I use the date stickers. Let's go ahead and next use the stickers for the month. These are matte stickers, so they're not laminated. Let's put all of these down. Since I paid for them, I should be using them. And they have sandwiches and avocados and cute stuff on here for the month. So I'm about to use all the sandwiches. Where is it going? I don't know, but we're going to put it down. Let's put a sandwich up here. And a hoagie roll. Oh my goodness, so cute. I'll put that down there. And then the number 8. Oh, look at what it says. Close your eyes and imagine the best version of you possible. That's who you really are. Let go of any part of you that doesn't believe it. That's right. Put that boy right up top. We need that in Dolby Stereo. Okay, and then we're going to put all the little sandwich toppings. So we got an onion slice. I'll put that over here. Onion. We got a mushroom and tomato. I never had mushrooms on my sandwich, but I love mushrooms, so it's possible. Mushroom and a tomato. And then we have a little green leaf. Let's just stick that over here somewhere. And we have a cloud. So cute. A piece of cheese. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know, foodie stuff is right up my alley anyway. And then we have some olives. Okay, holla back if you use olives on your sandwich. I be loving some olives. They so salty and good. Nate don't like that many olives. So he really don't like green olives. He'll take a black olive every now and then. Anyway, okay, so that is the layout of the land with those. I also want to put some of these because I'm running a test of sorts that I'll talk to you guys about later that have these type stickers. So cute. They're the little characters that I always use, and I love them. So why not put them all around my page? Fried chicken is my favorite. That's why the red icon challenge is my favorite, because I love the fried chicken. I'm that girl. I'll put fried chicken down here with the onion. And coffee. Who don't love a good coffee? Well, some people don't love coffee, but I love a good coffee with my sandwich. Boba could go with the other sandwich. Bobita. Okay, and then the little bumblebee. Oh, this is so cute. And then the cupcake. Let's put the cupcake up here too. Okay, so now that's all the little, oh wait, no wait. These come with little hearts. Let's put the little hearts down. One and one right here. Why am I holding the tweezers and putting the stickers down? Two, okay. All right, that's the whole layout except for the payday stickers. Now, we're going to talk about paydays in a minute, but as far as my nursing check, I'm going to get one on the 21st. I love this one because he's confused. He don't know what he's doing with his check. That about be me. So let's just go ahead and put him right here on the 21st, and we'll denote what that means in just a minute and how much I'm going to budget for. That day, I also get a check from YouTube. So let's do one of these because it looked like he's looking at his phone, but I think he's looking at a calculator. We're going to put one of those down there too because that's YouTube Pay. And then on the 25th, I get a check from Facebook. So we're going to put, let's put one of these because he's a book. He's literally looking in a book. Can you see it? Okay. We're going to put that one for Facebook. So nursing, YouTube, Facebook. We need some kind of Etsy sales. So let's do this one. Because he's got a question mark. I don't even know. That'll be me, not knowing what's going on, but I'm going to get it done, though. We're going to put on the 28th. That'll be Facebook. And we'll go ahead and put book sales and affiliate marketing come around the 28th as well. Let's put on the 29th. And let's do this one because it's a book. Facebook and book sales with affiliate marketing comes there. Okay, so that is everything for my little payday stickers. Notice I'm so bottom heavy. Like, where's the money up here? Where? Oh, wait, I have one more from my guy. He usually gives it to me around the 15th. Let's just put it on there. Sometimes he'll give me money in advance, but he gives me a set amount on the 15th. So let's work with the 15th. Okay, so that's the lay of the land. Today being the 9th, I don't have any more money coming in until the 15th. You feel me? You feel me? I got some money from my dad that I received, and I can use that for a cash stuffing coming up this week. But for next Saturday, I should have some money from my guy. So, you know, things should be going okay. All right, now let's talk about this. I'm going to write, should I write in green? I love this one, but I don't think you guys will be able to see it. Nah, I'm going to zoom in. All right, so for my guy, no, I better not. For my guy, I'm going to bring $1,000. Okay? And then on my nursing pay, I'm going to guesstimate $3,500. This is going to be my first check, so I don't know exactly how much, but I'm thinking about $3,500. Okay, and then for YouTube, I know how much it is, and I'm going to try to explain to you now about what I'm doing as far as my pay. Okay, so I think I told you guys I went and had a meeting with my CPA, and I want to start taking payments out of my business versus just using the money to live on. Now, my RM pay is going to pretty much substantiate my whole budget every month. But I'm thinking I'm going to budget 20% until I get that payment structure set up with the CPA as to how much exactly I should take. I'm going to take a 20% of whatever it is that I earn. 20% draw. So for YouTube, that money that I received, that I will receive on the 21st of this month is $1,616. And so therefore my amount, I'm going to denote it with an asterisk, is going to be about $325. It's $323, but we're going to let it go. And that's the amount that I'll be budgeting with. Okay. As far as Facebook pay, I am to receive $323. It's already been determined, and I'm only going to take 20% of that. So my pay will be about $65. All right. Next I have on the 28th, my Etsy sales. So Etsy, I don't know how much it will be because I'm running a sale on the 24th. I don't know how much I'll get, but I'm going to take $1,000 and we'll see how much that is. I'm sure that's not 20%, but that's what I'm taking. 1,000. Okay. Next, I'm going to do, because out of this Etsy pay, I also have to pay for supplies. And so out of the profit of it all, I'm going to take $1,000. We'll see how much it is, but yeah, for right now, that's what it is. Out of my book sales and Amazon affiliate, I'm just going to say book sales and Amazon affiliate. I'm going to guesstimate about $1,000. I don't know exactly on this one either, but that means I'm going to take about 200. Okay. So this is what I'm going to take, anything with an asterisk. So that is going to be all my income for this month. Now, let's talk about a couple of things. First and foremost, if you're interested in getting a planner like this that has 2-page calendar spreads, it also has expense tracking sheets, it has quarterly challenges, which I got to get on mine for quarter 3, quarterly challenges, and it has monthly budget sheets and weekly budget sheets that you can use. I'm not in the right month. Are you kidding me? We're about to use this as the current month. Anyway, and then weekly budgeting sheets. You can head down below to my Amazon storefront if you're looking for the physical planner. And if you're looking for the digital download, it is literally linked with a little picture down below in my description or linked to this video. This is the planner I'm using for weekly, which is yellow. So look for the yellow icon if you're trying to get this exact same book. There is one for bi-weekly and monthly as well. Okay. All right, so let's get back to my little page spread, even though I'm one whole month off. And as far as, okay, so this is the whole layout of the land. As far as the extra income, I am going to be putting it into my business account and just leaving it over there until I can figure out what else I should be doing with it. Okay, I think I'm going to start investing it, something along those lines. I'll bring you guys along for the journey as it unravels. But as of right now, I'm only taking 20%, about 20% for myself until I get a set pay amount that I'm going to take out of the business to pay myself once the CPA lets me know the number. Okay, but for right now, we're setting up the S Corp and getting some things in line. All right, now, as far as my bills, this is the other thing I've had to do because most of my money is backloaded at the end of the month. I do have a couple of bills that are due in the beginning of the month. I went ahead and paid them with my Capital One Venture card, and now I need to pay those back. I'm still gonna list them on their appropriate due dates, and anything that I paid with the credit card, I will just transfer it to the credit card versus leaving it in the account in order to pay the bill. The bill will have already been paid, okay? I hope that all makes sense. We shouldn't have to do that in the month of September though, because come September, I'm going to have 2 nursing checks that I'll be living off of. As well, in the month of, I think October, I get 3 checks. Don't sleep on them magic months, boo. I'm going to be killing it. Okay, so let's talk about what I need to pay. First of all, in no particular order is going to be my car insurance that's due on the 22nd. Now, that is the one bill that does auto draft, and it is for $376. Now, my car insurance did go up, but it's because I gave the little Honda that I was driving to my son, and I told him I would pick up the insurance for that since he just moved into his apartment for the first year. That's my gift to him. So I'm going to pay his car insurance for him. So that's that. Georgia Power is due on the 28th, and I'm going to highlight all these green so I'll know what's going on. Georgia Power is for $227 due on the 28th. The water bill is here. I don't know how much the water bill is going to be, but we're going to budget for $200. Last month it was a little bit over $200, but Nate fixed the toilet leak that we had. I wish I had some white out. I feel like I do somewhere. That's okay. $200 for that is what I'm going to budget, and we'll see how it all plays out. The cable bill has already been paid, and that's Xfinity, and that one is $187, and that money I will have to pay back whenever I budget it into one of these. I'll have to pay this back to the credit card. LOC is due on the 16th. I'll probably pay it on the 15th out of the money my guy gives me, but that's $160 for a HELOC loan. Stream has already been paid, but that's because I was renewing my contract. I thought, let me just go ahead and pay it with the credit card. And Stream is for $132. It's still going to go in this budget because when I decide to pay it out of my budgeted money, I will pay the credit card back. And finally, my mortgage at the end of the month, we'll just put it right here. MTG went up to $1,110 because my escrow account was short. Okay, so I think that's all of my bills. Let me see. Did I do cell phone? No, I didn't do cell phone. I'm tripping. AT&T is due here, and that is for $287. Okay, I think that's all my bills, and now I'm just going to highlight them so I'll know for sure that I'm looking at a bill when I look at this page. Get on it. And we'll do all of the payments that are coming in a different color. Let's do pink because that sounds fun. And getting money is fun, ain't it? So let's do pink. If you guys are interested in these highlighters, there's a link down below in my Amazon storefront. Okay, so I'm gonna get that 1,000, this 3,500, only 325 here, 200 here, 1,000 here, and $65 here. So that's everything as far as my monthly spread. Okay, that's what I got going on for this month. So now we need to actually break it all down. But before we do, let's do a little quick catch up, ladies. I've not talked to you guys in a while. Okay, so first and foremost, I started my new nursing job. Hence the reason why I have the shorter natural nails. And I've only went through a week of orientation. So it's not like I'm like, really gotten into the meat and potatoes of the job yet. But I have gotten to the meat and potatoes of having to wake up and get out of the house. And that is a shocker for my system because I've been used to waking up when I want to, moving how I want. In the summer of me, I was doing whatever I want to do. Those days are over, okay? No more of the summer of me. It's the summer of them. I need to do what they need me to do so I can make sure that my budget looks just like this. Okay, so anyway, so I've been doing that. I've also been creating tons of products for the launch at the end of the month because I realized if I don't get started early in the month, I'll have everything already ready to go by the end of the month. And I really am shooting for the Etsy shop drop on the 24th. So I'm shooting for everything to be done by the 17th. That's my goal. #goals, which means I have about another week and a couple of days in order to get it done. And I am going to be creating every evening, ding, 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 making, stocking, getting products ready. And I might bring you guys along for a shop drop video. Okay. Finally, one fun thing I want to do is have a special type of live on the 23rd. Mark your calendars. Saturday, August 23rd, I want to do a live. And it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that day, I know you're thinking, hey, what about our Saturday group play? Don't worry, boo. I'm going to release the Saturday group play in the morning, but I do want to do the live in the evening, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And there will be some giveaways there. So you have to be subscribed to the channel in order to get a group giveaway, which by the way, we made it to 57,000 subscribers. Shout out to you, whether you're new or true, shout out to you. But we made it to 57,000 subscribers. You have to be subscribed in order to comment on a live. I make it that way so that we don't get a lot of riffraff, okay? So you need to be subscribed, but I will be doing some giveaways on the 23rd, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put the time here on the screen. It'll probably be from about 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., so you can pop in, out anytime within that range, okay? But I have a super fun thing that I want to do on this live, and I'll be talking about it sometime this week coming up. Okay. Or maybe next week. But anyway, so that is everything that's been going on with me. I've been working double duty, right? I work my 9 to 5 and then my 5 to 9 and then go to sleep, start over, do it over again. And then on the weekends, I like catch up, slow down, take it a little easy, go get my nails done, hang out with my son, maybe film some videos for you guys, like take it easy on the weekends. But I'm super excited to have the opportunity to even be in this position for this job. And there's something about, I saw this post on Instagram where this girl was like, entrepreneurship, people can have it. If I can find it, I'll post it. But she was like, it's not all that it's cracked up to be because you work longer hours. You really have to kind of think about how much money you have, to pay things. And I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, no, there is something very stabilizing about having an income with health insurance, with standard pay, 401k, match, you know what I mean? PTO, like there is something about that. Now, I do believe I like a little of both because I like the creativity side of a business, but I also like the predictability of a job. So yeah, we're back in swing. Summer's over. It's time to get to it. All right, so that's that. Now that we did our little catch up, let's go ahead and work on the monthly budget. In order to do that, I need to add up the numbers that I have over here. So first we'll do the income, 1,000, 3,500, 325, 1,000, 265. All right, $6,090. And I'm just gonna write total income, and if it's over or less, we'll adjust, but for right now it's 6,090. I'm pretty sure if anything, it will be higher, okay? I don't think it should be lower. And then total bills, I'm just going to say total bills because we already wrote them all out. There's no sense in writing them all out again over here. I mean, I can, but if something else gets added to it, I'll add it in. For right now, though, we have 187, 160, 132, 200, 376, 287, 227, and 1110. 2679. I really should put my student loans on here. I don't know. I think I might get a golden letter soon, but let's just put it here. Student loans. And let's pay 700. All right. So total bills is going to be $33.79. And let me highlight this green student loan so I'll know that's the money I need to put out. All right, my car loan that I was paying myself back to savings, I went ahead and took care of that so I don't have to make a monthly payment every month. So that's already been wiped away. And the money was released back to my savings account. So that's a good thing. But the student loans, I got to figure that part out. All right, so that means if we take $6,090 minus $33.79, we're down to $27.11, okay? And from there, I need to work on cash envelopes. Now, I've not wrote out cash envelopes in a long time, so I'm going to reflect back on my last monthly breakdown to see what I actually said I was doing. I did $1,520, but we're going to see what I need to do. For sure, we need groceries. I want to run a couple of test grocery runs, and I might bring you guys along for it, but I'm going to budget for $700. I have to start taking lunch to work, and I want to start getting breakfast for Jace because he's back in school. Gas, I need at least $50 per week. So that would be $200. Let's put $240 just to be safe. Weekend fun, I don't want to put a lot, even though I know we need to do some things that are fun. So I'll put $150. Stunkin', I think I'm going to wipe no, let's not play with ourselves. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Baby girl, don't play with it. Let me say, if I had 2 coffees a week, I grant myself 2 coffees a week. Let's just say round it up to 10. My coffees are like $4 because I get espresso shots. But let's just say $5 per coffee, $10 a week. That's $40 in the month. Okay, that's doable. Kids also. I don't take Jace all the time, but when I do, he might want to get something. So we'll say 40. Myself, I need my nail money for the month. And we're going to say 60. Eat out, which I put my nail money on the credit card. So I probably should have doubled it because I put it on the credit card and I need to pay it back. Let's put 160. Okay. I didn't feel like changing that to 20 to double it. We'll put 160. So 60 I'll pay back and there'll be another 100 I can stuff towards my nails and any miscellaneous spending. Eat out. We don't want to go hog wild with eat out. Let me see what this is about to be. $200 is only $50. Let's do that. Okay, so that's all the categories. I moved nails into my category, so I don't have a nails envelope anymore. So there's $700, $240, $150, $40, $40, $160, and $200. So that's $1,530, pretty close to what I had before. And we're going to take that from $27.11, and that is $11.81 left. Now, here's where things start getting sticky. All right, first and foremost, I do want to put some money into every single sinking fund I have, period. I feel like if I'm going to get back on track, I need every single sinking fund to be stuffed. I'm trying to find a monthly budget where I wrote it down. Hold on. Okay, this was the balance I had in every single sinking fund at one point. So I do want to put something in every single sinking fund. Let me carry over these titles and then we'll be done. We'll get to it. Okay, so I have carried over every single category and I want to put something at least small. The only categories that absolutely have to have good fundage is Janae's folder so she can get groceries at school. I think that's it. Everything else, as long as I put something, I'm going to be happy with myself. For Nate, I'm going to put 30. Myself, I'm going to put 50. Janae, I'm going to put for the month 250. Jace, I will put 50. Household, I want to put 100. We need to stock back up for our Costco run that needs to happen. Card maintenance, I'm going to put 50. Birthdays, 20. Travel, 50. I got some big travel plans, but I got a way to fund it so far. We're moving with 50 for right now. Medical, 20. Gingy, 50. Gingy and Pepper. Clothing, 20. We just bought a bunch of clothing. Beauty, 20. Janae's about to get her hair done. Groceries, I want to put 50. I want to start back my grocery sinking fund because we're about to come up on some major holidays. And if I start putting money in here every single time, either every month or every payday, then by the time we get to Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, we have some money in here to buy specialty groceries. Life happens. Let's put 50. HOA, 20, and glasses, 20. Now, if I find some extra income, I can beef up some more of these sinking funds versus only doing savings challenges because I do want to go back to the old school cash stuffing style where I make sure I have sinking funds available. There's a kind of a balance, right? You keep putting money in sinking funds knowing you're going to spend that money eventually. So you don't want to overdo it. But then again, there's hardly anything in my sinking funds. And that means anytime I need something out of one of these categories, I have to pull from a savings challenge or a completed binder or my savings account or put it on a credit card. I don't want that either. So I want to beef these back up first, and that's going to be my kind of primary focus for my nursing pay, is to beef these up. Once they get to a decent number, then I'll start putting more money towards savings challenges. It's just what I'm doing, okay? So let's add that up. 30, 50, 250, 50, 100, 50, 20, 50, 20, 50, 20, 20, 50, 50, 20, 20. I hope that was right, and that is $850. Let me add it one more time just to make sure. Okay, 80, 250, 150, 220, 270, okay, and then 20, 40, 60, 110, 160. Yeah, okay, that's right. $850 is going to go towards sinking funds. And that means we have minus $1181. We have $331 left. Now, let's be real. I'm going to have to come up with some money for my daughter's college binder. It has to happen. And I'm going to put for this time 150. 331 minus 150. Okay, that leaves me savings challenges of 181. That's not a lot. Wait, hold on. 181. Okay. So we have 150, 181, 331. Okay. I'm going to go, we have 150. Okay. I'm going to go with it. And the reason is this. That leaves 0 left remaining, and we'll write it down in just a second. I was really thinking in my mind, like, do I want to take more out of my side incomes for this month only? Because this month, I literally only have one nursing check coming right here. I didn't get anything in the beginning of the month, right? But in the month of September, I will have 2 checks. So that would be an extra $3,500 that's not wrapped into here, even if I'm only taking 20% of everything else. Instead of taking more out of my business, I think what I'm going to do is recognize that I just have less money for this month to deal with. And we're going to stick to it. That means we might only be doing savings challenge videos with $30 after we stuff some money in our sinking funds, or $50. But it's only for the month of August. And then in the month of September, we'll be able to get back on track and do all the things we want to do. The savings box being one of my top priorities, and the stack my money. Okay, so that is everything for that. Let's cross this through. I had a lot of spending that was done in the month of July. Not like a lot of little small occurrences, but more major spending, bigger spending. And now it's time for me to buckle down at least until the end of the year and go hard. That's kind of my whole opinion of it, but you let me know what your strategy is. My strategy is we in grind mode now. Too late, grind mode has been activated. It's too late. So now I'm going to start working hard at my nursing job, working hard on my side hustles, incomes, blah, 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 and getting some things taken care of by the end of the month. By the end of the year. Okay, so let's see. Income, we had a total of $6,090. Bills, we have $33.79. Cash envelopes, $15.30. Sinking funds, $850. Savings challenges / college binder, $331. So that leaves 0 balance, I believe, but let's just add it one more time. Boom. That is a zero-based budget, and that is the master plan for this month. So as you saw, I don't get any more money until my guy gives me money on the 15th, and I'll be using that for our next Saturday's group play. But also, I do have a little bit of money left over from my dad, and I want to use that for a mini cash stuffing sometime this week coming up. We will be doing that together, okay? I did not account for that in this budget, so that would all be just fun money if I want to use it in that way, or I can add some to additional sinking funds. I'm thinking about doing a combination of both. But for today's video, that is everything that I have for you. I really wanted to make a master plan, to lay of the land, so I'll know exactly what I should be chipping off of and get back to the old school budgeting that I did before, because it helped me to stay on track, to have a goal of what I want to accomplish. And if I didn't hit all the targets, like let's say household doesn't get 100, okay, but at least I worked off and chipped off of these things week by week, and that's exactly what I'm going for. I have some money that needs to go into my cash envelopes. I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing and shorts for my cash envelope so I can get to the grocery store and do some other things. And yeah, I think that's everything. I am so glad that you guys are here with me. I hope you subscribe, like the video, because it helps it to be suggested to other people who need to see how to set up a monthly budget so you have an action plan, and then share this video with someone if you think they'd be interested. I will see you guys all very, very soon. I appreciate you guys for being so patient with me. I feel like it's been so long since I uploaded a video, and I've been uploading shorts here and there. Those are super easy to do, but like a video, sit down and go through it. I know I needed to start with a budget for this month and move from there. And sometimes, it's the one thing I procrastinate on the most is setting up a monthly budget, but I feel so much better once I have this action plan ready to go, So anyway, I think that's everything. I will talk to you all later. I love you all so much. Take care.